All right, guys, we got a crazy topic, and it's more like a PSA, because this is something that I know.
He doesn't. I really know. This is something he's on a hiatus, so he don't really know. I know.
Okay, what do you know?
Go ahead, grab the camera, grab the phone, so you know when you hold. I like the thought of when you hold it up, you show it on the back of the camera, like what you're talking about.
Show them back.
Like on the screen, the back of the camera. I'll tell you about it. He can't get stuff early, but this right here is what I'm talking about, fellas.
Okay.
This shit is terrifying. The age verification of Pornhub. Now let's be clear. Let's be clear. No, I'll do it the right way. I'll give you the background. So what the thing is ever since Trump got into office, I hate you so much. Florida, and you know Trump Jr. lives in Florida. He's our governor, DeSantis.
Great guy.
He's the worst. Him and his people have decided that they want age verification for Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
And Pornhub said no. And since they said no, they decided that we just won't have Pornhub work in Florida, which is crazy because Pornhub, Florida is it's like the headquarters damn near. Like Florida is where because we were all
I'm sure in Miami, yeah.
This where all the freaky, you're either freaky, young, and nasty, or you're old, freaky, and ain't getting none, and you need Pornhub for either one of those things. Pornhub and OnlyFans, you need Florida. It is what it is. So, everybody, if you've been on Pornhub in the last, or Cornhub, you can't even say the people, just block me out when I say it.
Yeah.
If you've been on Cornhub, hold on, how can I say it in reverse? It sounds funny. Hornpub. There it is.
Yeah.
If you've been on Hornpub, you've seen that little countdown where it's like in 14 days you won't be able. Cornhole, what of y'all? You don't get that reference. Damn it, you're too young.
I like cornhole though.
All y'all out there who get it, I had my TV for my bunghole. You get it, he doesn't. As usual. So so you realize that cornhole is no longer is not letting you, it's not gonna let you jump on it. Now some of you are scared. People like me, not afraid because I have a VPN, which we'll talk about another time. But then I see these things where the Republicans are, they're doing this thing where they're like, the cornhole, damn it, cornhole doesn't want to let people age verify. I wonder what they're hiding. And I'm like, word, you can't agree. You know why you can't agree? Because they're the same people who go, we don't want to have verification on gun rights.
I'm not gonna do anything.
It's the same nonsense. What do you need? If you need...
That's my right. To protect myself and my family.
This is my right to bust my nuts.
Yeah, but you have kids watching.
You have kids buying guns. You're not going to win this argument.
Can kids buy guns? Oh, they have guns.
Yes,
I know
they do.
have guns.
They do it all the time. And you know what they do if they can't?
Okay.
They go to gun shows, and they get them anyway. Because of the lax Florida gun laws. Florida, Georgia, all them places.
Well, you know what? The fact that they're actually doing something about this stuff now means that they actually care about the kids.
No, it doesn't. Because if they wouldn't have taken away the cancer research this week as well. For child cancer.
Cancer's not real, but...
What?
Wow. We're going to have the conversation about that another time. So, all I'm saying is, get a VPN, people. You'll be fine. Don't listen to that. And if not, call me. I will specifically tell you how to get around this. Because they're not going to stop me. There's a reason, and I ain't gonna say that. But I'm just saying, how do you feel about it? Like, it makes no sense.
I think it's a great thing because
Why?
I have an addiction myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've had an addiction since I was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, not 8. More like
8.
Since high school. Yeah. No, I'm not joking.
I'm just.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, since high school, man, I've just been watching and downloading and rubbing and moisturizing, man, ever since I was young, and it's just a problem, man. And it's about time we get to a point where, like, okay, enough is enough. Put it away, man, because you know your kids are watching it. I know I was. There's I don't want to go that dark, but there's material that's just weird. It's just plain weird. You know what I'm saying? Sit on me. Let me wear a diaper.
That's weird. Sitting on me ain't weird.
Take care of me when I'm in a diaper. Feed me. It just gets so weird. It gets weird and weirder and weirder. We gotta put some type of regulations on it. So the fact that they're trying to do something, the fact that they said no to age verification, which I think that's reasonable. You gotta verify that you're old enough to do this. If you're worried about your data being leaked, then don't be on the internet because they have your information anyway. They have your information anyway. Go ahead and Google yourself. You're going to be on the internet. I can find your house right now.
All they have is the information that the government has given out. That they don't have my credit card information.
They have everything.
They don't have my credit card information.
Your credit card information?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
If it was, I'd be broke because they'd be spending my shit. That's what I'm saying.
If you find this credit card, just let me know.
And spend the $5 left.
Alright, let me get that $5. I gotta buy gas.
All
Maybe I'll tip the waitress. I don't know.
I'll give it this tip on cornhole.
But yeah, I think with this society, like we've just been obsessed with sex, and the fact that we're trying to like die that down, I think is good for people's mental.
Now see, what he did is what he always does. He takes an argument and makes a whole separate argument about it that we weren't talking about. Now, those are two separate subjects. If you want to talk about should people not be watching porn or going far or getting their whole lives and making it a daily thing, that's something cool. We can talk about that.
Okay.
I'm not disputing that.
Sure.
At all. I'm talking about taking away someone's right to free porn when every other state and all the other countries have it that are allowing it, and trying to make age verification out of nowhere. If you're gonna make age, and it's funny because you like Trump, but you don't like, you like Trump, but you also like
love.
All right, you love Trump, but you also love federal regulation. That doesn't go together because their whole party is against federal regulations. They want free market, and this is against the free market. And I don't like when people are hypocrites, which he says he's a hypocrite top notch. So I can't get mad at him, but they're hypocrites because they don't care. And here's the funny thing: he thinks they care. Just like when they tried to outlaw, what was it they were doing? They outlawed some like hiring of illegal immigrants. And then
in Florida, you mean?
In Florida, and then had to backtrack quick fast when the immigrants stopped working, and they realized, oh no, we're going to destroy our businesses, and they backtracked real quick because they don't care. They're just doing things to make their people happy. They're doing things to make angry old white people go, yeah, that's it. They don't really care.
I don't know.
They don't really care. That's right, and I blame black people for that. So we're not going to talk about that.
Sure.
But that's the problem. Corn should not. No. Why should I? Because guess what? Let's be clear. I'm gonna tell you the number one reason why it's stupid. Because the one group of people in this world who will be able to still use it are the people that you tell not to do it. Because everyone knows if a kid wants to find a way to watch something, they will. Back when Napster, oh no, Napster, we can't let people, kids found a way.
Yeah.
Back when it was LimeWire, oh no, we gotta stop it, kids found a way. They always will. They'll find someone, they'll get a fake ID, they'll find somebody, they'll go steal their mama's whatever, and they're gonna watch it. They're gonna watch it.
No, I can't disagree.
You can't,
At
because
the
you
same
was
time,
one of
don't
them.
make it.
So
At
was
the same
I.
time, don't make it easy. Like, don't make it easy.
It's always gonna be easy for them. It's gonna be hard for people who want. It's gonna be hard for the adults. Just like when you give your tablet to a 6-year-old, they be like this. Oh, thank you. You give it to a 40-year-old, they're like, yeah, kids gonna find a way to do it.
Okay.
They always have.
So you're saying the adults are slow?
Yes, I'm an adult.
Oh,
I'm not slow because I grew up in computer technology.
Okay.
But you give a person older than you in your family, give them an Android, and they only did iPhones their whole life. They're gonna be confused as hell.
I'm sure.
You feel me? You give a kid an Android that they never use an Android, they'll figure it out. It's just what it is.
I don't know, man. If you can put your credit card on an Amazon package, you can put your ID on a cornhole site,
You know what's the difference?
or just go to Twitter
Or Reddit.
or Reddit.
Here's the difference.
Reddit fire.
eBay and Amazon have financial insurance and backers if your credit information gets tagged or used or leaked.
Okay.
Pornhub is not. And they're not
They should
going
start.
to. Why would they?
They should start.
No, I'm not spending all that money. All I'm doing is giving you free porn.
And besides, they take your data anyway.
And you know what's going to happen? Everyone does. But you know what's going to happen if they have to do that? They're going to have to start charging. And you know what's going to happen when they start charging? Pornhub's going to die because nobody's paying for porn. No one's paying for
Well, they
porn.
get advertisers, so
Nobody's, bro. I'm going to tell you how much
You're running
people,
like YouTube. You know, learn different business practices.
I'm going to tell you how much people are not going to pay for ads. Do you know Hulu, right?
Okay.
You remember when Hulu came out, right?
All right.
No one I know watched Hulu. You know when they started watching Hulu? When you can give them that extra $6 and get rid of the commercials. I'm dead serious. I have
believe you.
I have my cousin had a paid YouTube, right? And I used to use his YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And once I realized that the only reason because I was out with a girl and I was like, I put a song on the phone, the radio, whatever, and then I closed my phone. And she put it on, she's like, how is it still playing? I said, what do you mean? She's like, your audio's still playing when it's closed.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, you can't do that. I was like, I do that all the time. And I opened it back up, it was still playing. And I realized, this is only an option when you pay for it. So when my cousin and I started beefing and he took his stuff back, I bought my own because I'm not going back.
Right.
You feel me? That's the only, and I can't watch a YouTube. You people that go, oh my God, the YouTube video, the YouTube ads are killing me. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm grown, I got a job, so I don't have to see commercials. That's why I don't watch TV. Huh?
I'm fine with the abuse.
You can have it. I'm good. I'm good. But that's just all I'm saying. You're gonna set yourself up for you're gonna act like you're doing this. This is the problem with people. People only think one level. They think we're gonna make those people put in there. We're gonna make sure there's no kid. They never extrapolate. It's the same thing we talking to women. They'll say, yeah, he was a dog and he did this and he did that. People never ask.
You're on your own with that.
That's fine. People never ask the extra questions. Remember that show that Nene had us watch? And the girl was sitting there with her friends and was like, yeah, he ain't nothing, girl, he did this. And then they asked and they were like, hold up, when you seeing so-and-so at the same time? Yeah. So you was cheating on him. Yeah, but that's not the point though. You ask extra questions and you get more information and you learn the person you're talking to ain't talking no, they talking nonsense. Same thing with these people. They're acting like what they're gonna do is gonna stop, it's not gonna stop it. If you wanna stop it, put money in to stopping child kidnapping and put money in and funds and manpower into stopping trafficking. Watching porn is that's not step one for defending anything. I'm sorry. You don't have to.
That's a good sentiment, but at the same time, they gotta do something because it's so maybe not, but it's a good step forward in the right direction. You know, it does sound like something to where we're gonna come to the point where they're gonna regulate the internet. I'm pretty sure that's what both administrations are gonna do at some point. But either way, I think it's a good thing because like sex is just too open, like it's too easy to access. Like we gotta do something to limit how much it is. Like I like OnlyFans because OnlyFans locks everything. It annoys me when I'm looking for my favorite girl, but when it comes to what kids have access to, okay, they might have heard the word OnlyFans, but they can't see nothing. You know, I think it should be the same for like other sites as well. At least have like a verification system, so that way the police know that you're a freak. You know, and if you do anything suspicious, sus boy. Okay, we have your ID, we have your information. Okay, let's come after you.
Hey, guess why that's not gonna work? You think they tear you down now as a human being, as a politician that sends a dick pic? What you think they're gonna do if they realize you're a person that hates the transgender community but you watch tranny porn? There's people that are like that and they're not gonna sign up for their business being told in the world. They're not gonna sign up for that. No one's gonna sign, because if you think that's not gonna leak tomorrow, the second they go, oh, look what so and so watches, it'll leak tomorrow. And then once their business get out, people start looking at them funny. I promise you, it's gonna be nothing but law. It's gonna be nothing but libel laws and so and so stole my phone and went here and did this and did that. They're not opening themselves up to that litigation. Trust me, this ain't going no further. But don't listen to me. I digress.
Yeah, we digress. But anyways, what do you guys think about this? Are you mad you're gonna be losing your big titty porn, or are you fine with the age restrictions? I'm fine with it. He doesn't, as he always does not.
I don't even need big titty. I just need big areolas. Just don't be bigger than a quarter, baby. Be bigger than a quarter.
I can't disagree. That's the one thing we agree on.
Yep, areola smaller than a quarter, creep me the frig out. But I gotta go to work.
All titties matter. You're bugging.
Oh, titties matter, but areolas, no. I need bigger areolas. Sorry.
Agreed.
Can't.
But peace out, guys. And I don't know.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Wow, the
I might
finger
keep that.
point.